Welcome to the Arbiter Sports tutorial. Today we're going to talk about how to enter games, meets, and tournaments, and how it looks in Arbiter Live. Let's start by entering a game. As you can see, we're on the Schedule tab. You want to click on the green Add New button in the right-hand corner, and go ahead and click on New Game. When entering a game, you can do a couple of things. First, you can give it a specific game name, such as Homecoming Game in this example. We want to tell who's going to be playing the game. Is there a boys varsity baseball game? So on and so forth. And who's the opponents? We'll also want to select the sites and subsites that are required. We'll then tell the system the dates and times and when this is done. And as we scroll down further, we can see where the facilities or transportation request could happen. It's that easy. Now let's look at meets and tournaments. Click on Add New and Add Meets. We'll select a specific team, and we're going to select a specific opponent. You'll see that the Add More Opponents is here. A meet is when multiple schools come to one game. Tournaments are very similar. As you can see here on the 17th, this specific day is marked in blue. This means that there's something going on during that day. There is a way that you can actually use our generic filters over to the left-hand side and to the bottom. We can click on there and we can choose all future games. This would show all the future games that are associated with it. We can also choose between different sports and different levels. There's also an Advanced tab up at the top. This allows us to go ahead and actually use advanced filters in creating what we'd like to see. Once you create these filters, they actually do save in the system for you. As you can see, if I would like to see something specifically around baseball, I can go ahead and click on baseball here. This will pull up all the different baseball teams that I have and all the games that are going on. It makes it very quick for you to be able to follow through. It does have things such as checking to see if there's contracts that need to be accepted or anything that needs to be on your to-do list. If you want to go back to this simple way, you can click on Simple and then click back on the 17th. We'll bring the 17th up because you can see that there's some things going on here. As you can see, there's different color codes that are in each slot. Now these slots stay stagnant each time you add a game. The first slot, which is our contract slot, shows us that we need to accept or decline a game. If it's in red, red always means there's something you need to do. Yellow means something somebody else needs to do, and green means you're good to go. As you can see, for our boys varsity team, we've accepted that contract and the other team has accepted the contract. The next one over is for our officials. We can click on there and it's red because we need to add officials to this game. If we had an assigner in Arbiter 1, that would be yellow, waiting for him to provide us some officials. The third one over is our event workers. If we add event workers being a ticket takers or announcers, we can click that button and we can add event workers. Last thing, the fourth one over, is our facilities. This helps us to determine what's going on. Has it been accepted, or do we need to send an email over? And lastly is our buses, our transportation. If it's yellow, we're waiting for transportation to communicate to us. If it's green, we're good to go. Once we put our games in, we're good to go. This information transfers over to Arbiter Live. This is where parents, students, and coaches can get game reminders, keep track of events, and follow the teams to receive critical updates to games and practices. Thank you and have a wonderful day.